the advertisement. Yep.
Right. Thank God for the hair. Welcome, everyone. It is your girl working out with Wanda, where we focus on health, body, and spirit when it comes to the mental health of grieving. Once again, I couldn't let her leave, so I asked her to do another one with me. Yay! Miss Tricell Nicks. Once again, this is the founder of Great Morning Ministries, who was just inspiring us on our part one of her gathering. But we both have been through a lot. When we talk about grieving, when we talk about abstaining and sustaining yourself with all these things that happen, I can probably say, wow, like we can't even say we had a break, right?
Oh,
so
gosh.
what we trying to talk about
What is a break?
Right?
Break.
We're in the pause, like freeze or something like that. Where where it's like, how do you overcome or deal with the holiday depression? How do we overcome that? How do we deal with that? And Tricell and I have both faced this like head on, right? And on my last show, Adante talked about, it was, man, the dude had me like slapped in the face when he said, one thing we know for sure, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he said, one thing we know for sure, death is a certainty. Mm-hmm. Every person that we know, we all have to go through this line. We all have to cross this. Mm-hmm. And when he said that, I was just like, that's true. That's so true. Like, mm-hmm. I know we hear about it, we do this and that, but we as our own family, we've been through a lot. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes we talk about this waves, right, of how we overcome, and sometimes it don't hit us, and other days it hit hard. Yeah. My father passed away in 1996. Now what would seem like super hard and like, oh, it should be light now, but there's still some waves that I get and it hits me. Mm-hmm. That I miss my dad. Yes. I just recently lost my husband. I still have those moments where I miss him. And we know, because we've been in church our whole life, okay, that we know that we can trust in God. We know that we can depend on God. We know that God is real. But Tricell, outside of that, we also believe in family support. Mm-hmm. What does that look like to you?
Family support in the midst of grief.
Yeah.
Honestly, I always look at it as, and this is just from experience, like there's no manual mm-hmm. that tells me specifically. There's a manual, a universal manual out there that, we follow stages of grief and things like that. But as far as for me, family support and grief was mainly, okay, I'm good this hour. The next hour, mm-hmm. I may need, to call somebody. And don't be afraid to call people when you're feeling down. Don't be afraid to call your sister, your brother, your cousins, whoever. I've called her and she's prayed for me. Like, wait a minute, let's stop. We're going to pray. Like we've had, prayer literally come to Jesus, during those moments, because it's, I don't look at it as, I've overcame all this grief, I'm fine now. No, because some days it could be a moment where you smell a certain perfume and like, oh my goodness, that smells like my niece, my cousin, my auntie, my mom. Oh my goodness, it smells like my dad. That smells like, just and it triggers that memory, and it
Mm-hmm.
kind of makes you miss them even more, and
Mm-hmm.
it makes you sad. So those are the times when I tell y'all, don't sit and try to deal with it alone. So back to your question, what does it look like? It looks like to me, don't sit alone. Call somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Call. Make that call. And if you can't make that call, get out the house. Pull up. Pull up. This one right here is another one. She will pull up.
I pull up, so did.
She will pull up. And I so love that because that's basically what you need. I mean, grieving to me, and I'm not the professional, I'm not, but it's like ad hoc. I think of it as like an ad hoc situation. Okay, I'm good today, but tomorrow, oh my goodness, I'm not so good tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got to go to a doctor's appointment. My mom or my dad used to go with me to the doctor's appointment. They're not here anymore. So it's just different things that
Mm-hmm.
you have to
Mm-hmm.
adjust in life.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be apprehensive about calling
Yeah.
on your circle.
Yeah.
And if you have a circle that cannot pray for you, baby, you've got the wrong circle. Can I
Gotta
say
move around.
baby on here? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You
Baby.
have the wrong you have the wrong circle
Yeah.
if your circle is not praying for you.
Yeah.
You don't, I mean, your circle can party with you all day long and they can travel with you all day long, but if they can't pray for you, honey,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
no ma'am.
And if I can add on to that, sometimes support is not from your blood relatives.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Um, sometimes support is from, it could be from your best friends.
Yep,
It could be from
absolutely.
a complete stranger.
Yes.
I always believe God, the Kairos time of God, of Him in engaging people in our lives
Mhm.
right at that most opportune time, because He still lets us know that we're not forgotten. And
Yeah.
so, because He's letting me know that I'm not forgotten,
Come
I
on.
mean, let's be real. Thanksgiving is hard,
Oof.
Christmas is hard, and those are like they're back to back.
Mhm.
So it's just seemed like, let's be real, or as my staff told me, let's be clear.
Yes.
I don't want to do anything,
Mhm.
and I think, and I talked about this on a live I did, that I had family support, but I didn't want to hear the noise.
Mhm.
Let me be transparent for a
Oh, I
second.
like that. That's true.
Because now our families, they're very loving, they're concerned, right? So if you go over somebody's house, did you eat? I need you to eat. I need you to eat. I need
Mhm.
you to eat. I need you to eat something, eat something, eat something, eat something. Why did you eat? Why did you eat? Mother, how you doing? How you doing? How you
Yep.
doing? You're overstimulated, you're
Mhm.
overwhelmed.
And you're not hungry.
And I'm not hungry because my mind,
Yes.
I'm here physically, but mentally I'm just not
Yep.
here in that space.
Absolutely.
And I know we mean well, but it comes off as a place where I can't do this. I can't do this today. This is just not for me. I got to move out. And I said last year, my our family, we don't get together no more at Granny house because she
Mhm.
passed away. So we get go to our auntie house, and everybody wanted me to come. I just I didn't even want to be in Milwaukee at that moment.
Mhm.
I really wanted to go down to Mississippi. I wanted to go over here. I did not want to be in Milwaukee. I wanted to go over here.
Mhm.
Let me just be somewhere else.
Yes.
And I think it was um the around that time my Aunt Brenda was like, "You got to get up."
Yep.
And she was like, "Depression is trying to swallow you. Like, I see it on you."
Mhm.
Now, mind you, my mama called me. All y'all calling me, but and I have to give them a shout out. My cousin Tamika and my auntie, my Aunt Brenda, she was like, she wasn't like pressing hard,
Mhm.
but it was enough to say, "I just want to see your face."
I see you.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
want to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? And when she just like, "Niece," and I just said, "I want to hurt. I like, let me just let it get." And I
Mhm.
and I just end up venting to her, and she was like, "Let it out." I said, "How come God just won't let me just be depressed? I want to be depressed. I want to go through the stages of what most people feel like." You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But God wouldn't let me go through that grieving process like most people.
Mhm.
And then now I think about it. Why would you say, Jaquell? It's transparency.
Mhm.
Lord, I want to be depressed. I just don't want to get out the bed. But I couldn't. Every day I still had to get up.
Mhm.
Even if I didn't want to. I remember June was there for like a month and a half. And she would hear me late nights crying. She lived in my house, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There day and night. And in the days that I just needed to cry, she'd be like, don't hold it in, let it out, let it out.
Yeah.
Just let it out. Don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Because we as a black culture, let's be real,
Yeah.
people of color, we are always told we're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to not cry.
Mhm.
Don't do this, don't do that. Hold it all in. You bigger than that. Don't
Yes,
let people see
ma'am.
you cry at your shell, because now that's a sign of weakness.
Oh
And
yeah.
then we tell our men, you're supposed to be the man of the house. You're supposed to be strong. Don't
Mhm.
tell. And at that time, my son was 4. Don't tell my son not to cry. Boy,
Yes,
cry.
cry.
You're literally seeing your dad, and you think he's sleeping. You're never going to see him again.
That's right.
And so I thank God for family. I thank God for support. But I know the holidays are hard,
Mhm.
and then not only that, what my father passed in November, his birthday in December. I was like, Lord.
Oh my
So it
goodness.
brings so many emotions, Shell.
Yep.
And I can call you Shell on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll call
That's my nickname.
I got approval. Um, our family has went through a lot,
Mhm.
but
Oh
we
yeah.
have seen our family persevere through the pain.
Come on.
I mean, our grandmother, the matriarch, who buried not only her children, but
Oh
also
Lord
her
Jesus.
grandchildren.
Yes.
And she was get up there, woo, and sang with
Mhm.
them stilettos like it wasn't nobody's business.
Yes.
And we knew that our grandmother wasn't hurting, she was in
Mhm.
pain, but she was still showing us that I can do all things through Christ
Christ
that strengthens
strengthens
me.
me.
I'll be like, Paul, you were probably one of the baddest people that wrote in the book,
Come on.
because you brought stuff up to like of today's time.
Yes.
I got up this morning and I was just like, man, I passed this holiday. We got to get ready to do the next holiday. I passed this. We got to get
Yes.
ready to do that.
Ooh.
I can't say one day at a time. In
Mhm.
the beginning, it was literally 1 minute by minute,
Minute by minute by minute,
you know,
hour by hour by hour, and then sometimes you start back over.
and everybody's death don't hit the same.
Mhm.
I lost them.
Yeah.
I lost my father. My father never came back home from the hospital, but it hits differently when I lost my husband,
Yeah.
because it was a tragic
Mhm.
death.
Yes.
It was totally different.
Yeah.
When we lost Nisha, it was
Oh Lord,
it hurt us
girl.
because it was like, huh? It don't make like we
Yeah.
literally just saw you.
Yeah.
And I think this is where the holidays come in and everybody isolate themselves.
Oh
I
yeah.
isolated myself last year. Well, I tried to, but we do isolate ourselves. We do back away. We do separate,
Yeah.
and then the enemy
Why
does
is
come
that
in.
though?
We we do it because I tried to, because I don't want to answer all these questions from people.
Yeah.
I didn't want people to be asking me 1,001 questions. You know,
And
if
I
I could say that.
I so feel you on that because in this in faith is a brief, concerning me personally, I literally felt it's so much easier just to shut everybody out,
It is.
sit in my corners, stay in my bed, and just do the bare minimum for that day because in my mind it almost seemed like I wanted just to be sad. Let me pick this day and let me be sad for
Yeah.
it.
Let me sit in
I
it.
don't want you bother me. I don't want you calling me. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna answer
Mm-hmm.
your call.
Listen.
It was I had a lot of moments like those where I'm like, nope, I'll call you back tomorrow. I'm feeling all right. It's that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even getting through the workday.
Yeah.
Um, Good morning, happy Monday. No, don't sit down. Leave me alone,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Please take your coffee over there, please. Thanks.
Good.
Okay. And it hits different, especially because we are a very close family.
Hmm.
We are a very loving family. Yes, we all grew up in church. We're musicians, singers, and all this and that and the third, but we all still hurt.
Yeah.
And nothing hurts worse than when you're in that moment. And I that's why I really empathize with a lot of people when they say I had nobody to talk to.
Hmm.
Because when deaths happen as well, separation. There's turmoils, there's argues, there's fights. And I think even though I was sad that I lost my husband, I hated that my best friend had to leave.
Yeah.
I think I cried like a baby when she was leaving, because I was just like, oh my God, because that was like things that I wasn't thinking about. She was writing on a piece of paper or filling in, like, because we're not there.
No,
you know, and
not.
this holiday comes, and I'm like, I'm not thinking about no Christmas. I'm not thinking about this.
Yep.
Let me even go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
We lose our jobs. A lot of people lose their jobs between November, December.
Yep.
So now you want me to buy Christmas gifts and buy toys. I got to figure out how I'm going to pay rent. I got to figure out how to do this. I got to figure out how to do that. I'm grieving, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
My friend moved out of the country. My friend moved out of the state. I just can't walk across the street and knock on the door anymore to say, how you doing? Yeah. I have to FaceTime. I have to figure out if I can do this, if I can do that. We don't have, like, that hurts when a person is gone.
Oh, yeah.
And whether they're going permanently or even, like I said, moving to another state or going here or going there, it still affects us.
Absolutely.
How can I get over this hump? Or like people say, it's like a ball is in my throat every time it comes around this season and holiday, because the enemy wants to trap our minds of sorrows.
He wants you to literally stay in that space of depression. And he wants it to overtake you so you die in that space. He wants you to die in that space. He don't want you to do anything that God has called you to do. He don't want you to walk in your purpose, because he's looking at, he can listen. The devil is very wise. Now, he ain't crazy. He knows that if you just ever get unbuckled, you finna go and everybody that's attached to you and everybody that God has ordained to be blessed through your obedience to him. The devil knows if he can just keep you in that space of depression, you won't even get there. He doesn't want you there. He doesn't want you there. He wants you miserable. And every time you surrender to the enemy and lay in that bed, or don't pick up that phone and say, I'm hurting. Can you pray for me?
Right.
Every time you do that, the devil sits back and laughs and says, I win. And I keep that in my mind, because y'all, I hate the devil and the devil hate me. Listen. So I don't like for him to laugh at me. So I push through some things. Listen, come on here.
I'll be ready. I'll be telling people sometimes you got to knock the devil out.
For real.
That's what Smith Wigglesworth said.
What did you tell me that one time? You was like, we don't fight demons. We cast them out.
Okay, that's what my apostle told me. We was in the service like, she was like, we don't fight with demons. We cast them out. The whole church like, yes, it's time to fight.
It's time to fight. Listen. And that's what it's all about, is that fight. You have to fight. Your fight could literally be just taking that cover off, taking that one foot out of bed. That could be your fight for that day. And once you get out that bed, you get the unction. Okay, I got out the bed. All right, let me get the kids off. Let me get moving. Sometimes it's just getting out the bed. And some people don't make it past that.
But the fact that you set up, see what the enemy, what we have to do that when my feet hits the ground.
Come on.
The earth
Look at me.
knows my presence.
So I can pop my collar.
We popping. Okay. You know what I'm saying? When my feet hit the ground, it starts noticing that I'm still here. You know, and sometimes I had to really, as you say, break myself out of that mode, because it's a cycle that happens every year around this time.
Yes, ma'am.
And these are some of our, our intimate time with our families. There's our great times and memories happen. And the Lord had really dealt with me, because I said, Lord, I don't want to be in that place this year.
Yes.
I don't even want to give place to it. I don't want to set aside and say, Lord, please let me go. Now, let's be real, Jaquell. I was in a moment. Lord, please let me go in a depression. Let me feel it. No, I'm so glad God overlooked my conversation. Said, "Oh, she's just emotional. We're not going to answer that. We're not going to respond to that prayer. She was emotional right there." You know what I'm saying? You have to look and you even read in the word where even Elijah was like, "Well, just take my life now, then." And God was like, "Go to sleep, because you too emotional. Go to sleep. I'm gonna deal with you later." And sometimes that's how God deals with us. And so, It's at a place like every year, Jaquell. You know, this is it's gonna the enemy gonna come around his birthday. He's gonna come at your anniversary.
Yes.
It's gonna come at the great holidays that
Oh,
y'all
Lord
really
Jesus. Come on
integrated the
here.
family.
Yes.
He's gonna come. So you stay ready.
Yep.
So you don't have to get
Get ready.
ready. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna work smarter
that
and not
again.
harder.
Say
We
that
want you
again.
to stay ready. So you don't have to get ready.
ready.
Some is the angels to already guard.
Come on.
Some is the angels to guard your gates.
Yes.
You guard your gates. You already block out things. And there's songs that I couldn't listen to no more because when I really started dissecting the songs, like example, me and the producer was talking, Tom was talking one time, and I was telling like songs have such an influence. So like that girl that my anxiety, I can't sing that song. I don't even like to hear it.
No.
There's certain artists that I can't even hear because I'm like, that's a witch. I don't want to hear that.
That's what it's designed to do, though. But it's a lot of demonic.
It's exactly influencing you to be depressive.
Yep.
She telling you about her anxiety. What that's a mental health disorder. Hello, people. Let's really get into this. You know, depression is a mental health disorder. God would not allow you to suppress in those things. Okay. He talk about put on the garment of praise and remove the spirit of heaviness. How do I remove it? I start making declarations. Yeah, I started really going through and started saying affirmations throughout my house. Yes, sometimes I have to go back and start warring in my house because that heaviness, that spirit will sit there. Yes. And it'd be some days you don't want to get out the bed. Like I said, we don't want to get out the bed. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to eat. You're literally killing yourself. Yep. You're literally killing yourself. Absolutely. And even when the family comes and they support, everybody wants to be there, you know. So, and then some people want to put you I even remember a child. I was working in the hospital and the child lost his mother and father in a car accident. It was a young child, but they put the child immediately on suicide watch. The child never had any issue with mental health. The child never had anything else, but it was already spoken that he was going to kill himself. We allow people to say stuff to us. Yeah. And some people just say it casually. And when they say these things, we allow it to get in our spirit. We're agreeing to it. Yes. We're saying, well, you know what? They put me in the thing because they said I was going to kill myself. Come on. Really? Yep. You know, I don't want to be around nobody. And that's what I said. I don't want nobody asking me questions. I don't want nobody doing this. I was already setting myself up to be isolated so that I could just have this idle mind just running without understanding that we can engulf ourselves, like you said. Put me around supportive people that's going to pray for me, that's going to text me and say, I feel you in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Our family would text in the middle of somebody say, hey, can y'all just pray for me? Nobody's going to play around with that. When you want prayer, we're going to give you prayer. Yes. Come on, and it's something about when the Bible says, well, 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I'll be a God in the midst. Yes. You know, and even in Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all of these great holidays and stuff throughout the year that come, Mother's Day, Father's Day, because, you know, Mother's Day, we think about the mothers that we lost. We think about this when Father's Day come. We think about the fathers that we lost and this great impact. But I have to go back to what God said, that he would never leave me nor forsake me. So sometimes I have to think on, you know, I believe it's Philippians. Yep. And he said, whatsoever things are, I want to think it's 4 and 7. Tell us how to think. Yep. Whatsoever things are true. Whatsoever things are just. Yeah. Whatsoever things are a good report. If there be any praise, if there be any virtue, I'm just paraphrasing scripture. Think on these things. Yes. You're thinking about misery. Yep. You're thinking about trauma. I didn't tell you to think about that. Then he said in Lamentations, this I recall to my mind. Therefore have I hope. It is of his mercies. So in my holiday season time, and the enemy try to bring that, you will not consume me. Yep. Depression will not consume me. The headaches, the heartaches will not consume me. Ma'am. And the enemy can use anybody or anything. Yes. And I before I even go into any place, anything that I have to go and command my day. Yep. I command where I'm going. Don't worry about it, because I carry my blessed oil with me everywhere I go. On. I will anoint my office. I will anoint wherever there's somebody got to sit and work at.
I'll leave some blessed oil on your wall. A nice little stain.
Okay, because I look. What I tell you, we don't play with devils, we cast them out. Okay.
Period.
We don't got time. there's work to do in the kingdom.
Amen.
But if I'm suppressed,
Yes.
I'm there. I can't get out. I can't get out, cousin. And a lot of times it comes in a calamity.
Yep.
But during these holiday seasons and during just holidays period, we trust God no matter what. And I know people get tired of me saying it, but that's something that I say. I trust God.
Yep.
No matter what. He's been my Jehovah Jireh. He has provided for us. You know what I'm saying? God has really showed our family, and I'm just using this as an example because, like we said, we still trying to wait for a break.
Yes.
That he, in spite of the deaths, in spite of job losses, in spite of, different things that's happened, people going to the hospital, constantly back and forth. I mean, like your testimonies of of everything that you've been through and faced, from the mother to a wife to the daughter, like all this and that. We always can go back and say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side.
Come on.
I understand now, when we was growing up, how when they did testimony service, the motherboard, I say motherboard, that's all I knew. They would get up and say, God kept my mind.
Yes.
I didn't understand. I was like, and that's all she was saying. And sit down, I'll be like, that's it.
Everything starts in the mind.
If you elaborate.
Everything starts in the mind. Listen, my dad used to always say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Listen, when I tell you, when you put your mind to something, that's where it all starts. That's where the wheels get to turning and the fire gets to burning. And that's when you move forward on something. So it starts in the mind. So y'all listen, have that mind, that Christ-like mind.
Yes.
Get up. Rejuvenate yourself. Even encourage yourself. Like the song says, sometimes you got to look in the mirror and say, listen, I don't even feel like combing my hair today. I don't feel like stepping in that shower. I want to stink today. I want my hair to be nappy today. And I don't want you to call me either.
Come on.
And don't come over here because I don't want you to see me like this. Because I don't want to fix myself up today because I'm sad. And I want to be sad.
Okay.
So, but change your mind.
Yeah.
Change your mind. And that's all it is changing your mind. Get up, like you said, command your day. I know it was Pastor Sabrina Ward. She always used to say that on her lives. Command your day. Get up and say, listen, today I am going. Even when you, this is one thing I learned too along the journey of just grieving and stuff. If you get up and say, okay, like you said, sit up and say, okay, today I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that and that. Get on out the bed, like the old folks used to say, get your hind out that bed and start with that first thing on the list and work through that list.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for the enemy to come and slip in your thoughts. Because if he got your mind, you're going to stay in that bed. That's where he wants you to be. He wants you to stay in that bed and be sad. He wants you to cry. And it confuses him when you get up out that bed and you follow that list and you say, you know what? I don't even want to put this red and green decorations or whatever you do for the holidays. Listen, whatever it is that makes you happy and put on some church music while you clean up your house. Just get your mind together and protect your mind, because God will keep you in perfect peace. He will keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on him. You just gotta command your day, and then that's it.
You heard what she said. She said we ain't playing.
We ain't playing.
Because my peace, and holidays get very emotional, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so what you said was, I got to protect my peace.
Yep.
I have to protect what is around me. I have to protect myself, because there's some people that, sidebar. It's this song. Perry get on me every time because I love the song. But I don't know the rapper. But I be like, Perry, play that one song, because right before he used to play football or whatever, I used to play, all I do was win, win, win. Because I was telling like the song would get us amped. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, we're going to win this game today. And then I will always tell them, play that song. Them people prayed on my downfall.
Oh,
them
yeah.
People prayed on my downfall. Yes. And Perry be like, Mama, do you know what that song is about? I was like, yeah, people praying on your downfall. He was like, do you listen to the lyrics? I don't care about that part. I said, I just like when people prayed on my down. I said, because in my mind, when someone passes away, when you lose your job, when you lose your home, when you're losing everything around you, and it feels like you don't have nothing.
Amen.
Especially, I mean, I remember back in 2000, I think it was 12 or 13, right before Thanksgiving, we got a letter. They gave us all envelopes, and they were telling us we were laid off and we couldn't come back to February. And I said, why did I could have kept this job. I let this job go because y'all told me to come on full time. Like, why would this happen to me? And I had to figure out how we was going to do Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to figure out how you're going to pay rent. Then now this is happening. That's happening. Now the landlord wanted eviction. So it was so much. And then you have people that's constantly praying against what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
There's people that purposely pray against.
Absolutely.
There's people that purposely want you to be in sorrows.
Yes,
they purposely want you to fail. They want you to give up. Yes. There's some people that and I know we use the word pray, but I want to say the witchcraft. Yep. They are in a witchcraft core, and they want to go against your purpose, go against everything. They actually take, I mean, let's go there. People take the hair follicles, they take pieces of your clothes, and they do this and that because they don't want you to be successful in life. Mm-hmm. Some people are jealous. Some people don't want you to succeed. Some people want everything around you to be calamity so you can go back and grovel and say, can you please help me?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Some people set that up.
Come on.
But in Christ, there is no failure.
Yes, ma'am.
We are undefeated champions. Yes. So when I start talking like that, I start letting the atmosphere know who I serve. And I talk to the prince of the air, letting him know that you can't consume me. You can't do this. You can't do that. There's nothing. There is no failure in God. I sustain myself mentally by understanding that I walk in faith.
Yes.
And I think in our last segment, you were talking about how it looks so dark sometimes. Sometimes it's like our eyes is closed, and God puts us in blindly because he wants to know how much we can trust him. Absolutely. Even in the holiday season, even when it feels like, today I really miss my husband. Sometimes we got to pull the pictures down from our family because you know what? I can't see my daddy picture today. I can't do this and that because it's hard. But I'm not giving in to what's around me.
Yes.
I am still being an overcomer. Mm-hmm. And so calm down, Jaquell. I just want to encourage, but I'm so passionate about letting the enemy know that he's not going to win. He can't have you. When we understand that he still got to get permission from God to even do anything.
Yes.
Think about what he did. He said, Lord, I would, but you got a hedge of protection around him. I can't. He has to get permission to even tempt her.
Yep.
So you still working for the man that you was trying to go against.
Come on.
Think about that, sir. So I'm saying all that to say our holiday seasons, yes, it may bring some tears. Yes, it may bring some sadness. We will not swallow in defeat. We will not subdue.
No.
Okay. We are supposed to be in dominion. We're supposed to dominate.
Yes,
we're supposed to overcome.
Yes.
We will not allow ourselves from this day forward to be in the swallows of sadness.
Yes.
Okay. Because God said he'll put all your tears in a bottle. So let him put the tears in a bottle and let you go on to be more than an overcomer.
Yes.
You won't give up. You won't give in. You will not abort what predestined, what God has set forth for you.
Yes.
Now, because I have my cousin. So you twisted that chair if you want to. Quit playing with me. Our family, when we always get together, we sing different songs, right? Thanksgiving, there's certain songs that we sing. But Tricell,
she knows I'm not the singing cousin. Like I'm the cousin that be like, nope, put me way in the back.
Listen, this song, there's a song that you were saying. He is the Son of the living God, Jesus Christ, the Holy One. I'm like, and yes, they do. And I'm just be crying, and you and Tracy, I'm like, ugh. We used to have a group when we used to go and sing. Yeah, remember?
Y'all, we was bad. You couldn't tell us nothing. We was singing everywhere.
But because, it's Chris, it's okay. I'm not Mariah Carey, but
I wake my kids up in the morning.
Oh, I should do that with Peyton. He probably say, "Mom, that is totally not kind."
What's that? You saying that?
Totally not kind, Mom. And he'll put the cover back on him. We're gonna do a holiday song. You like I just did that?
I'm scared.
I wonder what you wrap yourself up. It's still gonna sing. Yeah, what song we gonna do?
Oh, come on, you faithful.
Yeah, let's do that.
Look at me.
Now
This
listen,
my favorite.
let's do
You
this
know what
right
I'm about
now.
to ask her?
What's my
poem?
I need Tracy. That's all we need is the other one.
Right.
We gonna do this? So let me get this disclaimer. So what y'all not gonna do is come for us because we don't rehearse. We didn't have time to rehearse none of this. But we are Gilberts.
Yes.
And Gilberts,
We
gonna represent it right. Or we gonna get talked about in our cousin chat. Who?
Y'all trying to do that. Y'all should have closed it out with it. Made the Lord why.
I'm gonna say, y'all, I did it.
Because if we don't do it right, we're gonna stop the songs. We won't play that. We're gonna stop it and start it over, get it right.
Oh, come on, you faithful. Oh, come on, you faithful. Yeah, we're gonna start.
Okay.
Now you know, and Helen never gonna see this though. We gotta do this right.
Don't whoop me in
I
Helen.
can hear it, Helen. Now, nieces, don't y'all get up there. That's embarrassing. Y'all just off key. Oh, come. Okay. Yep. Yep.
She gave my key off.
And if it's not
If it
right,
ain't right, she gave it to me. No, I was playing. She ain't gonna give me the wrong key.
okay.
I trust her.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. That's all we're going to give you. That's about it. What I can remember right now.
That's it. Now, listen, we doing record deals, but not on this song. We're going to do something.
Listen, cousin, I am so humble that you came on.
Listen,
and that you came to even give your testimony.
Call, I'm coming.
I appreciate it. And so we're closing out. We love you all. Remember, you will not give up. You will not give in. You're not abort what God has predestined over your life. You are a living testimony filled with purpose. Okay? Let us walk in this thing together. Love you all. Until next time. Have a good day.
All right. Love y'all. Thank you for having